Alright, this video right here may be the most important that I've ever done, being that it's going to show you the sheer scale of what I have been continually talking about, but I don't ever hear anyone else mentioning, by the way, and that is 4 giant converging formations that you guys have heard me say, and I've shown it before. But look, and it all affects our clouds, of course, whether you think they're being pushed down. I think that it just affects them, or both, really. But right here, look, along the horizon, look at that right there. Bigger and bigger. And then look at this one right here coming downward. See that? The system is showing you something that I continually keep trying to reiterate, and no, I don't know exactly what it means, but it's obviously got to mean something. In fact, I think right here, what all I'm looking at could probably illustrate every single thing that I've ever talked about all at once. Right there, you can see what I've called before a tail, and I'm showing it to you right now. You're watching it appear seemingly out of nowhere, look, going straight up. And this is in front or within all this other. Look at this. And of course there's the sun with the system cloud in front of it, turning multicolored. And then so many people say, oh, that's not our sun, look how small it is, when obviously the cloud is in front of it causing it. So I don't know where all that talk comes from, but whatever, not important. Look how tremendously large all this is and how big it's getting. And what gets me the most, besides look at that cloud now, but is that right there across the horizon, especially right in there. And I believe it starts, see, because it looks like to me like it's all plasma, all that mist right there, and then like the further. My theory is the further and further the object, the main object, is somewhere at the front of it, which I don't know where that is. Somewhere back over there I can't see because it goes so far. But the main object being at the front part of it, wherever that is, the further and further you go down back from behind it, it starts to develop a different kind of look. That's from what I've observed in the past anyway. But anyway, there it is. And that is absolutely ridiculous for anyone to say that clouds would, and this always happens every time these objects are passing by, has either clears our clouds out or has a major effect on them, and or pushes them down, whatever you want to say. But just look at how, I mean, and this is happening very fast. Look how big it's getting right there. And then I heard someone yesterday, I won't name any names, that was showing this and said that, because all this stuff you see right here, like I said, I believe there, because I've seen it before, there's 4 main ones like this. Whatever, but someone in the video yesterday was showing this because it's rotating around us in some way or another, but when it's like at a further distance, it looks like whether you take a picture of it or whether it's on webcams or whatever, you see these trails like going across the horizon, and that is what these are right here. They're just at a further distance. It's not a bunch of chemtrails on the horizon, and it's not sand from the Sahara Desert or whatever that's blowing across, going 500 miles across or whatever. Like, Like I said, I'm not, anyway, that's not what that is. Oh my gosh, this thing is getting so tremendously large, and actually, let me show you guys something else that I'm not even noticing because so many things are happening all at once. And that is all the way across the east, by the way. That's all the way down in the southeast right there. All the way up through the northeast, and look at this right here. All up through here. Look how fast this is happening. Example of what I'm talking about, of how fast these things form. Look at this right here. All this, of course, like I always say, created by objects which create and leave these trails and or cloud through their movements. Objects that you're not seeing, by the way. Look how this one is building over here, getting ready to converge or meet with it. Tremendously large. Look. Like I said, I'm trying to show you guys the scale, sheer scale of what I'm talking about, if I possibly can. I mean, if you see it for yourself, it's even a totally different thing, because it's mind-blowing. It really is. There you have that one coming down. See, like those clouds are going to the left, these ones are coming down. So how does that happen? Because first of all, all these trails right here are obviously not Earth clouds. I mean, that should be understood. But as this one's forming, coming down, you can see how big it is, and all the effects that it's having. And then here, over here, is the bigger one. Right there, you can see it back behind those clouds. You can really see it over here. And look how high it is. It's getting higher and higher, all through there. Which to me, would tell me that means that, I mean, it looks closer coming by us and slightly over us, I think. I'm not sure if it's going to be over us or not. What you're seeing all right there is, I believe it's right outside of our atmosphere, and then the fact that we're seeing it this large should tell you how close it is. That's what I believe. I mean, right here you can see how big that thing is right there. So imagine if you see it that big on video, how big this thing is in person, the way I'm seeing it. Yeah, and I guess obviously, as usual, no one will notice this, or they'll think it's just clouds. One more final look around before I take off and go over here and upload this. That's all the way from the southeast, across the east, to the northeast, all the way across the north over here. Look, and it's still building. All this is the northwest. So we're talking, it goes, and it looks like it's going to connect, and that's over all the way right there in the southwest. So this thing almost goes completely all the way around. And I've said that before. Look how much bigger that one's gotten. This is insane, guys. I'm telling you, it is. It is not to be ignored. by any means. See, look how it's all connecting right there. So we're talking from the southwest through the west, even above me up here, to the northwest, all the way across the north. Actually, it looks like it might be two different ones, like I was saying earlier. So that one right there, behind that, it goes behind, either way. But that's from the west through the northwest, the one on the horizon here, through the north, through the northeast, all the way across the east, right there you can see, having an effect on these clouds, all the way back down there to the southeast. That's how tremendously large we're talking about. Wow.